Stacy Hamilton works at a pizza parlor with Linda Barrett, who appears to be more sexually experienced. Mark Ratner, a sophomore, works at the mall's movie theater as an assistant. Mike Damone, Robert Romanus, a friend who frequents the mall to scalp rock concert tickets, thinks he's experienced and knowledgeable when it comes to women. Stacy's brother Brad, played by Judge Reinhold, is a popular senior with his own car and a low-level supervisor job at All American Burger, a beloved after-school spot that treats teenage workers well. Brad's last year in high school is focused on his blue 1960 Buick LeSabre, which he's almost finished paying off, and finding a way to end things with his girlfriend, Lisa, who works at All American Burger. Jeff Spicoli, a surfer and stoner, arrives to school late in a Volkswagen microbus after smoking in the parking lot. Spicoli attempts to enter Mr. Sternhand's class after final bell. Spicoli goes to the principal's office after being sent there by Mr. Hand, but insults him by calling him a dick, sparking a feud between them. Hand and Spicoli's ongoing relationship in the film. Stacy hooks up with older salesman Ron from Pacific Stereo. He's her first. He dumps her. Stacy moves on. Mark Ratner had brief encounters with Stacy at the pizza parlor and ended up as her lab partner in biology class. Ratner gets advice from Damone, the scalper. With Damone's encouragement, Rat visits the pizza parlor and requests Stacy's phone number to ask her out. Stacy agrees to date Mark, feeling embarrassed yet flattered. Mark's date went well, despite forgetting his wallet and his sister's car tape deck being stolen during dinner at a German restaurant. She invites him to her house and flirts. Inexperienced, he bails while she's left in a robe. Stacy wrongly confides in Linda about Mark's lack of love for her. Spicoli still annoys Mr. at school. Spicoli orders pizza during class, much to the annoyance of the delivery man and the teacher. Hand out the pizza to his favorite students. Brad loses his job at All American Burger due to a dispute with a rude customer demanding a refund. The boss fires Brad after the customer insults him and he insults back. Brad feels betrayed by his co-workers for not standing up to their boss. Brad stops talking to his friends completely. Brad starts a new job at Captain Hook Fish and Chips, a seafood eatery similar to Long John Silver's. Employees wear pirate uniforms. Laughed at by Nancy Wilson, Brad quits and throws the boxes out. At pep rally, Brad meets girlfriend Lisa before game with Lincoln High. Brad changed his mind and tells Lisa he needs her support. Lisa dumps Brad before college, adding to his personal downfall. Brad's life crumbles as he loses friends and job. Meanwhile, Stacy and Linda chat about men by the pool. Damone encourages Mark to try again with Stacy. Damone takes Mark to Stacy's house and interrupts their conversation. Brad enters the house, feeling down. Teens notice Brad's sadness over losing his job at All America Burger. Brad masturbates while fantasizing about Linda undoing her top in her bikini to the cars moving in stereo. Linda gets water in her ear from jumping in the pool. She finds Brad masturbating in the bathroom, ruining the pool party. Spicoli joyrides in a Camaro and indulges in beer and marijuana. The car, a gift from an alumnus, causes Jefferson's brother to panic as Spicoli recklessly drives through busy streets. Spicoli crashes the car into a wall while avoiding another vehicle. Spicoli pledges to resolve it for Jefferson's sibling. The next day, a crowd gathers around Jefferson's vandalized car at the school entrance. Spicoli made it seem like Lincoln High destroyed it as a prank. Jefferson wins the game alone and injures Lincoln's quarterback. Stacy develops a crush on Mark's pal Damone. Stacy and Damone carpool home from school. Damone asks for iced tea and plans to swim. She takes him to the pool's changing booth. They have awkward sex in the changing booth instead of swimming. Stacy reveals pregnancy to Linda later. Stacy and Damone opt for abortion. She requests Damone to pay $150 for half of the abortion and provide transport to the clinic. Damone concurs. Damone and Ratner argue about Stacy in the locker room after Ratner learns of Damone's encounter with her. Damone and Ratner end relationship after near fistfight. Damone struggles to gather half the funds for an abortion. Damone tries to collect from past clients who owe him money, but fails. Damone realizes his lack of influence and popularity among his peers. Damone is ashamed and ignores Stacy's calls, not driving her to the clinic. Stacy hops a ride with Brad to a nearby bowling alley, allegedly to meet her friends. Brad watches Stacy go into the clinic after leaving the bowling alley. Brad waits for Stacy outside after the procedure and they discuss what happened, but she won't reveal the father's identity. Stacy's bond with Brad strengthens as he shows kindness by not pushing the matter. Linda is uncharitable. Linda seeks revenge on Damone by vandalizing his car and school locker. Stacy and Mark reunite during a biology field trip to witness an autopsy with their teacher. Vargas, Vincent S. Spicoli joins the class for the excursion, despite not taking biology. Mr. Vargas rips organs while Stacy and Mark exit, feeling ill. Stacy thanks Mark for his company and describes him as a nice guy. School is almost over. Mr. Hand gets back at Spicoli by giving him a surprise American history lesson, causing him to miss the prom. Spicoli impresses Mr. They become friendly after Hand's questioning. The teacher agrees not to flunk Spicoli, saying he'll squeak by. Mike and Mark talk at the prom. Bond reformed, no power over Rat. Stacy sees Mark at theater. She hands him a shy photograph of herself. She wants to date him again. Mark hesitates, but Stacy encourages him with a playful nudge. He smiles at Stacy and says he'll call her. Brad works at Me T Mart, a bottom-rung job on the high school after-school employment scale. Spicoli tries to buy something with jingling change. He asks to use the bathroom. Spicoli goes to the restroom. Robber arrives, sprays camera, demands money. Brad is too nervous to open the safe. Robber threatens to shoot Brad. Fear turns to anger, wishes for Robber's death. Brad views this as another negative event in his declining life. Spicoli emerges from the bathroom, complaining about the lack of paper towels. He briefly distracts the thief, allowing Brad to throw hot coffee, disarm the criminal, and capture him. Brad becomes a hero as the getaway car speeds away. To Spicoli, at least. Final scenes, character futures revealed.